Welcome to How to Truck 101 to all you rookies out there. If you haven't liked or subscribed to my channel, please do that right now. Hit that notification bell, that like button, leave some comments down below. It helps the algorithm, helps the channel out. Alright, so you got your CDL. Congratulations. I give you a round of applause. Now, say for instance you have already done your research. What if you want to go flatbed or heavy haul or tanker or drive-in or reefer, dedicated, over road, or whatever. Last week I talked to you guys about the lease purchase program and OTR and dedicated. Now, many companies have done, have trainer training programs, and you say for instance you've already got hired with Snyder or whatever, and you got on their Walmart dedicated. Congratulations, that is a very good account, and from what I hear it pays well. Alright, my advice was that when you get your into your trainer's truck, have a note, pen and paper. Ask questions. Write things down. Because that trainer may tell you things that you don't know, that your trucking company may have not went over. That your trucking school might not have went over with you. Now, hypothetically speaking, alright, let's go. Not hypothetically speaking. Excuse me, I can't freaking talk. Somebody smacked me. But needless to say, you got your own truck. You got your in the trainer's truck. You're gonna ask all kinds of questions, about, because your recruiter is gonna tell you anything and everything to get you in the door. That's just gonna happen. Your recruiter is not gonna know everything there is to know about what the pay is like, or what your home time is going to be, or whatever. Ask your trainer. Okay? Your trainer may know what your home time is going to look like, what your pay may look like. And if your trainer doesn't know, ask your driver manager, your dispatcher. That's what he or she is there for. That is your line of communication with your company. Okay? So, you're going to take a pen and paper and you write down anything and everything that trainer has to tell you, because they're going to teach you trip planning, they're going to teach you load securement, fueling, backing, dealing with shippers, dealing with receivers, dealing with traffic, all kinds of stuff, and your routes. Now, there are a few things that you might want on your phone once you get your own truck. One, the Pilot Flying J My Rewards app. That will help you show you how many points per gallon that you get. Your points will accumulate $2. 1 point per gallon, or 4 points per gallon, or 6 points per gallon. I don't know. It's a whole mess. For every 50 gallons that you get, that's a free shower. So, say for instance you had 3 fuel stops at 50 gallons each, that's 3 different showers. But if you only get 150 gallons at 1 fuel stop, that's still only 1 shower. Now, you'll need one of these, My Rewards app, for Pilot and Flying J. One of these for Loves. This is your Loves driver rewards card. And one of these. This is an Ultra One card for TA and Petro. Now, each one of them has their own apps that you can find in your Apple Store, or if you have Android, you can find it in your Google Play Store. It's called My Loves Connect Pilot Flying J app, and TruckSmart. Another good tool, useful tool to have, is the Weigh My Truck app. The Weigh My Truck app is an app that you can use to scale your truck and trailer at the TET scales. It's going to tell you your weight on your steers, your drives, and your trailer tires. You cannot exceed over 12,000 pounds on your steers. You cannot exceed 34 and 34 if you have tandem tires. Spread axle trailers are a little bit different, but I have no idea, because I'm not a flatbedder and I don't drive spread axle trailers, so I cannot tell you what weights are on spread axles. But you cannot exceed over 80,000 pounds. If you do, you have to have an overweight permit, and that's a whole new ball game for somebody else. That's something that you would have to ask a heavy haul driver who knows more about it than I do. Alright. Now, you got in your trainer's truck and you went over the rules and regulations about the company and your trainer's rules about not being on a cell phone unless you have a headset. And even if you have a headset, most trainers, including myself, are not going to want you on the cell phone, period, when you're behind the wheel. Because you're green. You have no idea what you're doing. And we're not going to want you on the cell phone when you're in the bunk. The bunk area is for sleeping, not for playing around on your TikTok or YouTube or what have you. Don't be playing around on your cell phone when you're in the bunk either. If you're going to be on the cell phone, please do it in the passenger seat when you're off duty, not doing any work or any driving, or when your shift is up. Alright, but that's neither here nor there. Now, when you get in your trainer's truck, they're going to teach you GOAL. Get out and look before you're back. That is what I would teach you too. Get out and look. I don't care if you have that trainer with you and they're out there spotting you. That's exactly what the trainer is supposed to do. But you're still going to get out of the truck, walk around the entire rig. Look above you, below you, behind you, everything. That way you can get the bigger picture. That's gold and water. Get out and look. Walk around the entire rig. Now, when you're backing, you're going to use your four ways, because we do not have reverse lights on these trailers. You're going to use your horn up here or your horn here before and during backing. Let people know that you're backing up, because believe it or not, even though that you're in a big shiny semi truck and a big 53-foot trailer on the back of you, some people are not going to freaking see you, because the sun could be baking in their eyeballs, or it's dark, or they're just outright being boneheads and not paying attention. So, use your four ways, use your horn, back slowly, take your time, and get in that hole. Now, here's another thing. You always want to keep it on the pavement. Make wide turns. You have a 53-foot trailer. You're not in your car anymore. You have a 53-foot trailer, so do not ever turn that truck like you're in a car. Just don't do it. Because a few things are going to happen. One, you're going to hit a bridge. Two, you're going to hit a pole, or a car, or a building, or you're going to end up in a ditch. And now you're going to have to call police, you're going to have to take pictures, you're going to have to call your safety department, and you're going to have to call a tow truck. And depending on what the company is, they may just route you to the nearest terminal and fire you. But for having an accident, especially if you're deemed at fault. So don't get in a rush. Make wide turns. Use your turn signals. See how I went down on this? That's your left turn signal. Up, right turn signal. You got your older trucks like W900s or whatever. Sometimes the four ways can be back here. You pull it out. But over here, I'll show you. Right there. Four ways. There you go. That's four ways. Now, you're going to be safe and you'll be successful. You'll make money. Like I said, write down, take notes, whatever your trainer is teaching you. Do a freaking pre-trip before ever starting your shift. Regardless of what your trainer tells you, regardless of what your trucking school told you, or regardless of what your dispatcher tells you, your trainer is going to teach you, proper pre-trip. Hopefully, if he's worth his salt. But get it in, drill it in your head. Do a proper pre-trip every day. Drive that truck like you own it. It is your home, away from home. It is your office. It is your workspace. So treat it like you own it. Check the oil, check the belts, check the brakes, check the tires, check your lights. Walk around the entire rig. Now, say for instance we walked through all that stuff and you graduated from your trainer's truck and you got your own truck. So now that you have your own truck, you set it up the way you like, make your bed, put your clothes away, and you cleaned it up, you got it all set up. First off, my advice, have a CB radio. This is your lifeline when you're out here on these roads. Truckers will tell you, hey, you got a bear coming up on your shoulder there, flying down the road with his lights on. You might want to get out of his way. Or you got a meat wagon. A bear, it's not an actual grizzly bear or anything like that, so don't be scared. Bear is truckers talk for cop. Meat wagon is truckers talk for ambulance. And we just call fire trucks what they are, fire trucks. Or they're going to tell you, hey, your weigh station's open. They're going to say your chicken house is open and rolling your across. That is trucker's term. It means you have a weigh station coming up, it's open, and it's going to roll you across. Meaning, you enter that weigh station because it's open. You follow the arrows, obey the speed limits, and stop at all stop signs on that scale. If you have to weigh your wagon, get on the scale slowly, obey the signs, listen to them, be respectful, and then you're on your way. Or you can hit the bypass, but still abide by the speed limit of that weigh station. Stop out those stop signs. Don't be a bonehead. Be safe. Have a CB radio. Communicate with your dispatcher. Communicate with your shippers and receivers and your brokers. Because that's how you're going to make your money. So, if you have any questions, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. Leave those questions in the comments below. Hit that notification bell. And if you have any questions, I'll do the best I can to answer your questions, and we'll go from there. So you guys be safe, and I'll see you on the road.